gathered here today in this beautiful setting to celebrate the relationship of Kayla Ann Hepner and Jesse Lee Nickel. Being here today is both a privilege and an honor, as we are the most important people in their lives, and they have brought us here together to acknowledge and witness the commitment they will make to one another. Together, as friends and family, we have seen them turn into the caring, honest, and genuine people that they have become, and recognize that we have all played a small, special part in the story that has brought them together. With that being said, I have one important question to ask everyone here before we really get going. If there's anyone present who can show just cause as to why these two may not be lawfully joined together in matrimony, they should now declare it or ever remain silent. Perfect. I don't know what I would have done if someone said something. It also means that here today, we also are to be held to a higher standard. As witnesses of the vows they make here today, it will be our duty to help ensure both Kayla and Jesse keep these vows from this day forward.
I, Kayla, take you, Jesse, to be my husband. I'm so lucky and thankful to have found a person like you to spend the rest of my life with. Never in my lifetime did I think I'd be able to find a love as strong as the one that I have with you. I will always be supportive and proud of the incredible man that you are. You are so caring, talented, and you are not afraid to be yourself. I have so much to learn from you because of this. I vow to continuously grow with you, to make time for you, and to strive for absolute happiness throughout our time together. I promise to be the best wife that I can be. I vow to be faithful, loyal, and to put you and our future above all else. From this day forward, you will always have a loving partner for the exciting adventures that await us.
I, Jesse, take you, Kayla, to be my wife, partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish every moment and love you more with each passing day. I will trust you and respect you. I will laugh with you and I will cry with you. I promise to stand with you and protect you through the best of times and the worst of times. I give you my hand, my heart, and everything I have. From this day forward, and for as long as we both shall live.
Love is as strong as death. Love is as intense as a fire, bright and fierce. It is something that is given, not bought. Nothing can water down the intense flames of love. Bring two imperfect people together and begin to attempt to create an everlasting love that will withstand the troubles, the wind, the rain, the fire of this world. It's difficult, right? Marriage is no cakewalk. As we know, no one's perfect, and at times we all fall short of succeeding. However, with each new challenge comes an opportunity to succeed and to overcome. Even if the events that brought Kayla and Jesse here today may have seemed like a complete coincidence, some would even say a swipe in the right direction, their genuine affection for each other is what kept them both on the path that ultimately led them here today. Kayla, do you take Jesse to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage, or to promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him for as long as you both shall live? Jesse, do you take Kayla to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? And by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Jesse, you may kiss your bride.
Design it and I'll build it for the rest of our time. With feelings of joy, maybe longer than time.
I am Jesse's cousin, but so much more than just a cousin. We have also been roommates on multiple occasions and friends, but also I've never had a relationship in my life where I've felt more protective and protected by somebody. Jesse is my brother. From discovering that fire is hot together, to racing each other around on dirt bikes, to discovering that we both loved music and learned to play music and even decided to start our own band. From doing that to becoming interns at the same church and traveling around the world and discovering who we were together at that time. From doing that to losing ourselves and finding ourselves being rescued by grandma and grandpas. We got caught by grandma at 3 o'clock in the morning because we decided that we were going to go try to touch the ocean at 3 o'clock in the morning. Grandma catches us leaving out the door and asks where we're going, and Jesse looks her in the eyes at 3 o'clock in the morning and goes, "Grandma, don't worry about it, we're just going wherever the wind takes us tonight." When you get to grow up with one of your best friends, it teaches you a lot about life, and growing up with Jesse, it's taught me two things. One is that the only thing I'm really certain of is that things are always going to change. And the second is, as things change, you are going to want to have people around you that will love you unconditionally and be there for you no matter what. And Jesse has taught me what love looks like by being there for me through heartbreak and through success. And that is what love looks like, and that is what you look for in friends. So thank you for teaching me what love looks like. Things change, and sometimes seasons are harder than others, but sometimes seasons are really good. And things are changing again, but this moment is a good moment, and it's a moment full of love and joy. So take it all in. So if you would, please raise your glass in honor of Kayla and Jesse. Hey, how are you?
I'm Emily. I'm Kayla's younger sister by a little more than 2.5 years. Being Kayla's younger sister, I actually felt like I was the older one of us sometimes. Kayla constantly tried to assert her dominance, which would work sometimes, until someone would ask us who was the older of the two.
My name is Sarah. I am Kayla's older sister by about 18 months. Because we are so close in age, we have spent a lot of our lives doing things together. Mom spent about a year of our lives changing our diapers together. We shared bunk beds for about 12 years. We played on many sports teams together, lived together for about a year during university in Saskatoon, and even had a number of summer jobs together. Kayla is a very kind person, so much so that she is willing to do other people's work for them whenever we ask for it. Back in my high school days, I decided to go to Germany on an exchange in the winter and spring months. Also, while trying to raise a 4-H steer, train him, fatten him, and make a complete record book about my year in 4-H for the spring, and then show him at the end of the year. Since I was in Germany, Kayla helped to take care of my steer on top of her own, and she also ended up doing my whole record book for me. I thought it was a pretty sweet deal, as Kayla was the more creative one of us. However, when it came to Achievement Day, it turns out I won the award for Best Record Book. Sorry, Kayla. At least I'm giving you the credit now.
Kayla is one of the most easygoing people I know, and I really believe she has never said no. Whether we needed help with chores growing up, she was always the one who picked up the slack or got left with the worst ones to do. She's always took on the brunt of getting picked on by the older siblings, which now I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart that I didn't have to get the swirlies or the worst torture when Mom and Dad were gone. It was Christmas 2018, and Kayla was home from Winnipeg for the holidays. We noticed she's texting a lot. which is very weird because she never answers her phone and we could never get a hold of her. We thought she was dead. So whoever she was texting must have been important. We also took note that she was a bit giddy, which we assumed was probably not because she was at home with us. These behaviors obviously meant she was talking to a boy. At first, she wouldn't tell us who it was, his name, or how long they'd been talking. But if you know Kayla, you know you can persuade her to tell you pretty much anything, which she gets from our mother. And a few days later, she caved and told us that she was dating Jesse. From that point on, Kayla has been her happiest self, and it has been incredible to watch you with Jesse. Kayla, you are an amazing person in all the things you do and all the things you are. And the reason we are here today is because Jesse recognizes that. We are so proud to call you our sister and friend and are so unbelievably happy that you found the love of your life.
Can we all please raise our glasses? Here's to the bride.
Kayla, we are so happy to have you join our family. If we could have picked any girl in the world for Jessie, it would be you. And if we could have picked any girl in the world as our daughter, it would also be you. You're sweet, kind, talented, beautiful, and real. A very rare find. And thank goodness Jessie quickly realized how special you are. Kayla, you've likely noticed that Jessie is straightforward and tells it as it is. It may not always be exactly what you want to hear, but it will be straight from his heart. For example, the Mother's Day card he gave me when he was about 18. Yeah, to Mom. I'll never be able to thank you enough for everything you've done for me. You're the hardest working woman I've ever met, and you've taught me so much. So far, so good. I wish I inherited your hardworking attitude instead of your hips. I love you so much, Mom. I'll never be able to tell you or show you how much. Love, Jessie Lee Nickel. Anyway, at any rate, we're so proud of the man that you've become. We have no doubt that you will work hard and give your very best in every aspect of being a husband and father when the time comes. Our hope and prayer for you is that your love will just continue to grow and that you will be richly blessed in the days and years ahead. We love you both so much.
We tried to raise our children to become wonderful adults that would love and be loved by someone, complementing each other's talents and abilities for their entire marriage. Kayla and Jessie may have taken this a little too literally. The future for an architect and a finishing carpenter sounds like the makings of an HGTV series to me. Kayla might be the quietest of the bunch, but she can be fierce. Jessie, don't let that quiet, self-assured demeanor of hers fool you. We have all witnessed the unleashing of the Kayla. And we are here to give you fair warning. 4-H steers, horses, her big brother, and an entire hockey team have endured the wrath of the Kayla. And only one such experience forced them all to respect her, perhaps even fear her. The time we spend with those we love is never lost. May you and Kayla have a lifetime of those moments together that will create a bond that is immeasurable by any standard, including time. Or you could also consider this a reminder that time is ticking until the inevitable explosion of the Kayla. Welcome to the family, Jessie.